Greetings, mortals. I'm Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell. And today we'll be back to the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1034, Sanji versus Queen. I guess Queen's gonna be appearing in this chapter, considering the fact that every other time these chapter titles appear, the villain gets defeated. Kinda disappointing in all honesty, but I guess that's what's gonna be happening now. Doesn't help for the traitor fairy, but yeah, who knows? Well, not the traitor fairy, for the rate filling fairy, but what can you do? So anyways, we first have the page where we have the drawing, as we have Usopp like laying, drinking coffee as there's a mask, as he's eating something, as the is like, well, the description is like, Usopp wins prizes for kids at a shooting range during a festival. So yeah, I guess he won the top prize, 1 year's worth of juice. Alright. Jesus Christ, this is one of those pages that actually doesn't have how good of a shot Usopp is, although it's probably the most worthless of all. So anyways, then we have narration be like a mighty explosion, as we say explosion in the Scope Dome left brain tower pleasure hole. Alright. Seems like dangerous of an explosion with a bunch of defenseless women, but what can you do? Now we have a bunch of women be like, Kya, Kya. And then one of them be like, Osama, kid back, you'll get hurt. We should move deeper into the castle. But, so then we have Osame, one of the pleasure holes, which by looks of her seems to be the one that was actually hit by Sanji in the last, or in the previous chapters. Although I'm not sure if it was my idea for you girls to be here anyways, because wait, alright, where would be safe for these geishas anyways? And croissants I also believe they are supposed to be, but yeah. Where would I be safe? Because there's a fire, so I'm not exactly sure. So anyways, then we have Osome being like, I still haven't found Choji. And then we have a bunch of the girls being like, don't worry about him. I'm sure he's fine. Choji? Who's that? So then we have uh, one other geisha be like, you have to take care of yourself. And then we have the geishas being like, we need to try and find a way off this island. Things are so bad, it might be best to try and escape one by itself. Which is, to be fair, true. Oh my god, please, I hope that the samurai are aware these are just geishas and not actually members of the Kozumi School, because that would be really fucking dark if they like if they start calling geishas and attacking them because they think they are like kunoichis or something. Oh my god, it'd be just horrible. So as then we have we got to the outside of the Onigashima as Momonosuke's like, that's it, I've got it. I'm as much a dragon as Kaido. That means I can grab his flame clouds. Yeah, if I cannot force the island back, I can at least stop it from getting any closer. I have to prevent the worst case scenario. Yeah. And it seems like Momonosuke is trying to like pull Onigashima away from the flower capital, way off, to as he's using the flame clouds that Kaido made, which hopefully this also means that Momonosuke can now use them, because if Kaido's flame clouds disappear, then that would be a problem. So anyways, then we have Momonosuke be like, this island will not destroy the flower capital while I still draw breath. Which I guess means that people might actually not see Onigashima, because the people still don't seem to be in the seeing range for the Onigashima. Which is a bit weird, since I wonder how this whole Carlos defeat's gonna go, because, you know, some people saying that Carlos gonna like be slammed through it and fall straight in the middle of Flower Capital, but it seems like it's not gonna be the case. Although maybe Momonosuke Plus still not gonna work, but anyways, we'll see. So then we have the narrator be like, skull inside the skull dome, live floor, as we see a bunch of samurai be specifying, as we have be specifying like, we are gonna force our way out. As the samurai like, hold them back. Which, alright, and the samurais are weird. There's a fire everywhere, and these best parts are want like just get out of here because it seems like they're not aware of it at all. And again, why are these guys still fighting? I mean, shouldn't be prioritizing not getting burned alive be their concern? I mean, I guess it does make sense, but still, come on. So here's the have there, it should be like Skomdom, left brain tower, pleasure hole. Anyways, then we see Queen versus Sanji as Queen uses a new technique as his eyes are starting to shine, and Sanji takes a note of that as is Queen uses sparking Queen, with just a bunch of lasers on the ground. So here's we have Sanji dodging it, and he's like, "What the?" He can shoot beams from his eyes, as if he remembers his brother Ichi, Ichichi, I believe Ichichi, being like using his technique called Sparking Valkyrie. And then we have Queen using Henry, as much electricity is starting to come out of Queen, as Sanji takes note of that as well. As Queen uses Henry Queen, as Queen uses his modifications to like slam into Sanji with his extendable neck, which hits Sanji and also gets him a bit of electrocution. As now he has a memory of Niji, as Niji uses Henry Blazer, and Sanji falls on the ground. As Queen starts to laugh like, "Muahaha! You get it now?" As Queen uses his sparking King, Queen attack again, as each Sanji's again able to dodge it. As Queen starts to laugh, and he's like, "These are German 66 techniques. I want to show you them." And I was like, "Whoa!" And they were coming back, "After you use your suit to morph, George's sons are the culmination of his scientific works." And they have Queen saying, "I was hoping you to crush you while you had that suit on. That would have shown that bastard once and for all that his stack can't hold a candle to mine. Get that stuff, Black? Your feud has..." As if Sanji responds to Queen being like, "Your feud has nothing to do with me." Which is true. Like, Sanji has no interest in Queen, in his family at all, yet Queen here is left acting like he does. Although something that's even funnier is the fact that Queen thinks that having Sanji be defeated by modification that he has from Judge's uh, children doesn't actually prove that he's superior. Like, he's literally copying Judge here, people. I mean, how can you prove you're better than Judge if you're literally copying his formulas? I mean, at least Judge started from scratch. You're just making duplicates from it. So it's a bit funny in that position. So then we have Queen be like, "I was playing dumb earlier. They dug up everything there is to know." Ugh! As Queen uses Yunji's ability, I'm guessing here, as he grabs Sanji. And then we have Queen be like, "About German science." As Sanji's like, "Let go of me." And then we have Queen be like, "My arsenal can replicate with anything you brothers can do." Again with that, as I was like, again with that family, where she now remembers which Danton. You just attack, and he just like starts to slam Sanji through the pleasure holes. Although there seems to be actual stone there, although I'm pretty sure the actual walls here should be just like paper and a bit of wood. But anyways, he slams through Sanji and sends him flying away as he uses Queen uses it, which probably wants to use Wench Queen, and he starts to laugh, and then Sanji like uses his kicks to break off his Queen's arm, as Queen's like, "Ah, what have you done? My arm!" Which I guess if Queen didn't have an arm beforehand, now he definitely doesn't have an arm. I would like to mention that Yunji was actually defeated by Sanji even before the modifications, while Niji and Ichichi would have defeated Sanji. Granted, at the beginning of the arc, so you could say make a claim at the end of the arc, Sanji would be able to defeat the other two, but still, it's kind of funny how this is like actually the one that Queen got the biggest amount of damage. So as Sanji is on the floor, he's like, huff, huff. And Squee's like, how dare you, you dirty brat! Oh, come on, dude, you can just fix that arm of yours. Don't lie and act like you can't. And then we have Sanji like standing back up. He's like, I warned you. Don't ever mention that in front of me. As then we have Queen be like, you think you can control what I say? And then we have Sanji using the technique called flank strike, and he hits Queen in the back. He sends, and Queen's like, ugh! And sends Queen in the back. And Sam's like, hurts, huh? Did you think I'll let you dominate the fight? And Squee's like, ugh, there's no way you didn't feel that kick that sent you flying earlier. You've been going all out for a while. It's no surprise we are getting weaker. Well, I guess that actually I think that's supposed to be Sanji speaking. So which is true. Like Queen has a lot of modification that makes him really difficult to take down, but he's not a Lunarian or Kaido, so it does make someone who'd be in trouble here. So yeah, now Sanji Queen's getting serious a bit. Sanji's like, the difference is I found my resolve and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man you fought on the life floor. Although to be fair, you didn't fight much beforehand. So anyway, then Queen starts to grind as he's a bit tired, but he goes invisible. As Sanji takes a note of it, and is shocked as Queen, this giant dinosaur behemoth is now completely gone. As Sanji looks around him, as Queen starts to speak with, show me then, let's see how you've changed. Next is up is your technique, Stuff Black, which is invisibility. Which now makes me, wait, is Is this implying that invisibility is something Sanji was supposed to be able to do from the beginning, and not something that the raid suit was supposed to be used? Alright, does this mean that that raid suit that Sanji had was only like activating his ability beforehand, and the whole body thing was coming out earlier? Is it possible that Sanji's gonna have invisibility anyways? I don't know. I guess we'll see in the story before later. But anyways, then we have Sanji be like, "You sure do have lots of tricks up your sleeves," which is true. And then we have Sanji like vanishing. Phew. And then we have Scream be like, "Huh? He disappeared too?" And then we have like this, the floor just completely amped. Like it looks like no one's here right now. Like even though Sanji's here and Queen are both here, Queen, no one. You can see no one. Every day I've been like, but he isn't even wearing that suit. No, he's moving faster than the eye can see. He'll have to reappear when he's out of stamina. What a stupid attempt to counter me! Which I get what Sanji's gotta be doing now, although it may be possible that Sanji can actually go invisible now as well. Although it seems like it was supposed to be speed, but we'll see. So now we have a cute little rat squeaking around a bit as the geisha from before, or I believe Kondo or whatever, or Sami is there as she looks for the robber. She's like, there you are, Choji, you're okay. I guess Choji was her pet rat, or mouse, whatever. So as the geisha's like, Choji, over here, quickly. And I was like, quick, squeak, quick. So as then Sami's like, their fighting could break out again at any second. Which is true, although technically it's more like it's already here. So I guess she just wants to get her pet back and now wants to go. Honestly, I think that the woman should have kept that rat at wherever she lives in because it was very dumb of her to bring it here. Because not just because of this action, but probably because of the fact that her beast bots could also use it against or something. So anyways, then we have Queen be like, oh, Some, that tramp, she refused my summons dozens of times. She even rejected me today, but she seems perfectly fine. Oh my god, don't tell me we're gonna get that reveal. So is there a Queen who is we actually do get to see how things going on. Like we see the floor, we see Osami from the rubble as her path is coming to her, as Queen's literally like I want to say 5 meters away from her in his giant dinosaur form. As Chris said to himself, she was my number one ever since Kumasaki met her tragic end. But I thought she was bedridden due to a terrible migraine. It's funny that she can apparently walk around carefree now. Which is probably what we're supposed to be imagining as the reason why she's still concerned about her pet rat. So yeah, I guess it seems like Queen was the one who actually damaged Osome. So anyways, as Queen's like slowly creaking towards Osome, and she's like, there's like kind of little panel with her happily getting her pet rat back. Is Queen's like, I guess I haven't dished out enough divine punishment yet. Have some more. I guess Queen wants to like literally beat the shit out of her now because of refusing. So yes, then we see where Sanji is, which actually turns out Sanji was just in the air. Green was just looking in the wrong direction. My god, these Beast Pirates, are you really sure Beast Pirates have hockey at this point? Because the number of times where they could use hockey and they haven't used that is becoming ridiculous. So anyways, then we have Sanji being like, I have more tools at my disposal now. As he's in the airwalk, as now Sanji's like getting his armlet ready as he's like, a sturdy exoskeleton, enchanted strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. If I pair the exoskeleton protection with my arm and hockey, training my leg enough should be able to stand flames much harder than before. Ifrit Jumbe! As we get the flame boost you wanted was talking about. As we have Cyberpunk, the speed and weight behind my kicks will be on another level. I understand now, as he uses his hockey to sense Queen. As we see her, can be like, it was you hit her, didn't you, Queen? You're nothing but trash. As we get, I guess, a bit of a flash of what happened. As I guess when he was as Sanji was approaching Osame, Queen used that put to like hit Osame Osame to stand on the ground. I guess maybe Queen's plan was to have Osame think that Sanji hurt Attacker was a violent, mean person to attack her, so he can then come like a hero to save her from Sanji to like then get to sleep with her. I don't know really. Which is kind of funny. Quiz like they refuse to sleep with me, but he's like, if I got any slim, I would be too popular. I guess you're not as popular or fat as you thought you would be. You are. So, anyways, then we have something using I fire infrared Jinbei color, which just hits Queen as the monster is squeaking as it goes like craw and Queen's like craw. And then it sounds like, what? Queen Sama, as Queen just appeared out of nowhere to her, so that makes sense. As that brought Queen to his knees, and Sanji is then like, base kata, balons, as that also hit Queen in the middle of the neck. As then uh, Sanji says, Gmail, oh, beefsteak, raw, and hits Queen again in the stomach again. And then also uses Tendron, Flanchette, which sends Queen, and then he uses Quirfe, Porty, Jarrett, which just keeps striking at Queen's stomach. And then we have Sanji be like, get out of my sight, scum. And he uses Beowulf Burns, Biaf, which just hits Queen. And the hit is so strong that it actually sends Queen far back. Like full body Queen, the hybrid form gets sent flying. As narrators like the legs are burning hot. As the end of the chapter. No, I'm not sure if this actually means that Queen's defeated or where he's going. I'm guessing he will be defeated. I'm guessing this is like the defeating move by Sanji against Queen. But we'll see. I'm guessing this is Queen being defeated here. And then, yeah. That, That's the other chapter pretty much. So let's talk about this. The battle between Sanji and Queen, really fun. I like the different techniques they've used. I like the finisher. Kind of weird that we had the whole like possible danger of losing his emotions. Well, it turns out that it was literally nothing. It wasn't even his fault. It was just Queen being a douchebag. But yeah, I guess that's the end of it. So is the end of the battle? Most likely. And that's pretty much it. Just a final battle between Sanji and Queen. Which I guess this means that we aren't going to get that whole like double page part with Sanji and Zoro both eliminating their opponent at the same time. Which is kind of disappointing, but oh well, I guess these battles do usually between Sanji and Zoro do usually go like first Sanji and then Zoro, so I guess that's gonna be the thing now. So yeah, that's it for the chapter. Now I hope you like this video. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.